Okay, now if you'll remember in our last visit to Escatawpa Hollow Park, we came down through one of these little trails and opened up on a big beautiful beach. Well, this area right here, that's the big beautiful beach.
It's another out of Delta experience as I go bank fishing in West Mobile County.
Well, now that spring is finally here, I'm at a location that I have been dying to go to since I first brought you here last fall when the park opened. That's Escatawpa Hollow Park. It's a Mobile County run park right on the Alabama-Mississippi state line, with the state line being the Escatawpa River. I came down here, checked out the park, link down below, a few months ago, and identified this would be my wading creek. And I have been waiting to wade this creek ever since, I guess, November. And today I'm out here, beautiful weather. Spring is everywhere. Dogwoods are in bloom. And in case you don't know it, if dogwoods are in bloom in the south, that means bass and brim are on the bed. So hopefully we can get into some of that. But let's quit yakking and start fishing. Okay, now if you'll remember in our last visit to Escatawpa Hollow Park, we came down through one of these little trails and opened up on a big beautiful beach. Well, this area right here, that's the big beautiful beach. Apparently the water is way up and that current looks pretty brisk. So I don't know if I'm going to try and wade this today or not. Let's see what happens when I cast this out here. Yeah, that is way too much current. Tree limb floating down the river. I'd be an idiot to try and get out in that. Probably an idiot whether I try and get out in that or not. I'm afraid this is going to be a bit of a lost cause today. Alright, well, let's see if we can't find something that's a little more accessible. GoPro, stop recording. Here's another one. Let's see how this one works out. What we got going on here? A little bit of a beach here. Little bit of a beach. Alrighty. Someone's been sitting there chunking worms out here. Let's see. Oh, look at all the little bait fish down in there. See how warm the water is. Ooh, not very. It sure is beautiful out here though, I'll tell you that.
It'd be nice if I could find an eddy or something where the water is kind of calm. But no, there's just a whole lot of current going on. I'm kind of swimming against the current, so I'm letting it drift in. Look more like it's a fish struggling to go up current instead of just some idiot trying to cast against the flow of the water. I have grown accustomed to the temperature of the water now. That's something. That didn't take long. Oh yeah. Nice little drop off right off through here. Let's see what I can do, if anything. Fishing today with my Quantum. It's got that 8-pound braid on it, and I'm using inline spinnerbait. That's going to make a little ruckus and it's going to pick up some sunlight. See? Got a lot of shiny going on. I do not want to take a topple in this. It's cold enough to make you regret it. Making sure that any sticks I might see floating in the river to make sure they're not actually snakes. But this is not a big alligator river, so that shouldn't be a concern here. Right here, there's a big drop off right there. I wonder if there's something sitting on the other side waiting on something to come drifting by. That's pretty shallow.
It is important to note that the Escatawpa is not part of the Mobile-Tensaw River Delta. It is, however, part of the Pascagoula River Delta, which is the closest delta to Mobile, only about probably 35 to 50 miles apart. And it is on the far western end of Mobile County, and the Mobile-Tensaw River Delta is the far eastern part of Mobile County. And from a landmass standpoint, Mobile County is the second largest county in the state of Alabama. For a little context, it is roughly the same amount of land mass as the two Mississippi counties directly to the west of it, Jackson and George County. It's important that if I'm wading this particular river, to be careful of which bank I stand on. Because this side here is Alabama, but that is Mississippi, and I do not currently have a Mississippi fishing license. So anything I catch, I need to come bring on shore on this side. Okay. Looks like there might be 2.5 foot of beach left here. Problem is, I'm not so sure if I go down that I'll be able to get back up. So I think I'm going to stay up here. I'm not sure there ain't mud down there.
That thing's resilient. Show you what I got real quick. Got the inline spinner, little gold fish thing there, treble hook hanging off the end with some shine-nativity going on. Fish like shine-nativity. Everybody knows that. Yeah, I am of the mind that this river is too high and too fast for me to have much success today. See if I can't find someplace else to go fishing. Heck, I can't even get the hook on here. Whew. That's all quicksand like right there. I'll tell you this about quicksand. This is an area where you would actually have it. My Saturday morning cartoon regimen as a child left me to believe that quicksand would be a far more common danger than it has turned out to be. And even if I were to run across some, it's not like you bog all the way down and disappear. You go down a foot or two, it would still stink, wouldn't be any fun, but it's not as bad as it looked in the cartoons. Take one last look. This river sure is beautiful. But that current is not conducive to good fishing, or to not floating down a river unintentionally. Let's head out. Heck, that was its own little adventure, wasn't it?
I did not expect this river to be that high and moving that fast. Wow. A little chilly, but I kind of expected that. I mean, we're still early spring. It's March still. But my gosh. So I'm going to pack everything up and see if I can't find someplace else to go that's a little less treacherous.
Well, we're here at Semmes Park, right around the corner from my house. Out there is the Admiral Frisbee Golf Course, which is supposed to be one of the nicest ones in the country. I don't really frisbee golf, but a lot of people do. This place is very popular for the frisbee golfing. Just like the Escatawpa, this lake is way, way full. We have had some rain in the past week, and we are the rainiest city in the world. I can see Brim right here. Look at that. Okay. Let's see what happens here, shall we? This pond is the very definition of stressed. It gets a whole lot of fishing, and really not a whole lot of fish in it. But there are some. I have caught about a 3.5 pound bass out of this lake before. It was a while ago. I hardly caught anything out of it in the last year, year and a half. But it is close to the house when you want to wet a line. And I got piers and bank to fish off of, so I don't have to worry about getting swept away in the current like I did at the Escatawpa. Alright, let's cast something different. Code Silver from 13 Fishing here. See what we can do with it. Wow, that wind is ripping. So many fish. Alright, this is that little pond. Well, I don't know, this may just be some kind of stormwater retention pond. Maybe it helps handle overflow from the big one. I don't know, but of late I've had a lot more success here than the other one. It is so muddy. I may have the wrong colors on. We'll see. Alrighty. See if we can get anything from this spot. Skunked. 3 different places, 0 fish, but it's been a beautiful day. And I got to spend time out communing with nature, hugging a tree now and then, maybe. You don't know. And I tried a bunch of different ultralight. We've had some atrocious weather here the last couple of days, so things are churned up. You saw that one pond was really cloudy, the other pond was overflowing, the river was twice as high as it normally is, so ain't nothing left to do now but go find a burger. I'll see you on the Delta. Well, I was done fishing for the day, and old Lukenbach here decided he was having cabin fever. I came back up here to Semmes Municipal Park, and we're gonna hike a little bit in the woods here. This is the disc golf course I was telling you about. It's won a lot of awards. People come from all over the country to throw frisbees in these woods. What's up, butterfly? Butterfly fluttered by. The cross-country track team for the local high school uses this little park for their training area and for when it's their turn to host a meet. They have carved a nice little 1-mile trail out through these woods for them to run. So if you are the run in the woods kind, it's a good place to do it. Oh yeah, he loves kids.
Where'd your spot? Where's your spot at?
He's got one. It changes from day to day.
Oh, interesting. Oh, so cute. I've pet so many dogs.
Y'all still here? Click like and subscribe on your way out, would you?